What's happening, people? Back again for another stream. Guys, what we saying? We all good? Man's going to let Fitz come through now. Jonas is running 5 minutes late. I hope all you Arsenal fans turn up and answer for your sins. Yo, what we saying?
Yo, it's good, bro.
I know you're loving the shades, man. What you saying? You good?
Yeah, man. Yo, you're going to have the shades on, man. There's going to be flames coming about today.
You're damn right. Jonas is going to join us in 5 minutes. He said, yeah. So, yeah, it will be on. But listen, guys, big up yourselves each and every time. As always, make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you share the channel. And make sure you smash the likes and get this channel growing. And as I said, keep your comments and your questions coming in each and every time. As I just said, Jonas is going to join us in 5 minutes. So he will be on. And we'll get on to his laughable team as well. But first off, guys, we have to kick it off with a few things that I've got to say, you know. And you know what? I've got a list. Yeah, I've got a list because these Arsenal fans were doing the most. Yeah, so I want you guys to just relax, get your popcorn, get your dragon stout, get whatever you've got, guys, and just bear with me because I've got a lot to go through. Yeah.
You know what?
And,
can I just say one thing? I've got a list as well, you know.
Bro, you've got a list, yeah? Okay, that's good. That's even better, yeah. But let me just get my list out the way because we got a few things to go through, and then Fitz, I'll let you take it away. And if there's any Arsenal fans in there and you guys have plucked the courage to come onto this stream today, then big up yourselves. If not, you're pussies. It's as simple as that because the amount of chat you guys were doing throughout the week, you know, when Arsenal scored yesterday, you guys were watching the stream, didn't interact, and all of a sudden, you guys score, and you guys are doing the most, yeah? Big up to Black Mojo King each and every time as well. Guys, listen, let's start off. Verbic. I hope you're watching Verbic, yeah? So, Verbic says, we will destroy Manchester United. United. No respect there. Couldn't even spell our name right, yeah? Listen. Verbic, where are you? Because you was chatting a lot of nonsense. We're going to destroy United. You're in the mud right now, my friend. So you can hold that one, definitely, yeah? I don't even think Ahmad will play. Yet again, I mean, unless you've got Michael Carrick's number, you know him personally. I don't know. I don't know where you got that from. You know, even a blind Stevie Wonder could have told you that Ahmad was going to play, man. So, listen, you got that totally wrong, man. So, you can hold that one as well. Verbic also says 4-1 to Arsenal. 4-1 to Arsenal. So, having seen the way that we played against Man City, you've got the cheek to come on air and tell me that we're going to get beat 4-1 by a team that is 17th in the league for open play goals. And you think it's going to be 4-1? Verbic, what you doing there? All right, Verbic, that's you, Cooks, yeah? Wacker, I ain't seen you for a little while, you know? You're another one that's been coming on there chatting nonsense, yeah? Wacker, your team is shit, yeah? Bro, 3-2, where was you? We're shit. 3-2, yeah? Hold that one. Jokeres, or should I say Jokeres, yeah? Arguably the worst striker I have ever seen. Mamba's shown up. Mamba, you can hold it, man, so you can wait there. There ain't no yes, boys. There ain't no yes, boys, yeah? You just relax and hold this one, yeah? Because I'm going to get on to you very soon. Yeah? We're on Wacker, yeah? Wacker says Jokeres is better than Xerxes. The same guy that in the last minute of the game, which actually fouled Lissandro, he decides to do a slide tackle cross. I've never seen it in my life, yeah? And this is the guy you want to try and tell me is better than Supreme Joshua Xerxes. Victor Jokeres, the worst striker, worse than Rasmus Højlund. And you want to tell me he's better than Xerxes. Yeah? All right, that's you done. Let's move on. Mamba, I'm glad you've turned up. Yeah? Because you're about to get cooked now as well. Declan Rice, the second coming of Sergio Busquets. I'll say it again. Declan Rice, the second coming of Sergio Busquets. Bro, do you know how good Busquets was? Busquets didn't have the career he did, yeah, to be compared to Declan. You understand that, yeah? Not to mention, they don't play in the same position either, yeah? You had the cheek to tell me that Declan Rice can be as good as Sergio Busquets, arguably the greatest DM of all time. Not quite sure what you were smoking, but whatever you were smoking, it needs to stop. Yeah? Because, like, where you come to that conclusion, that's a jail sentence there. Declan Rice, second coming of Sergio Busquets. Martin Odegaard, the best number 10 in the world. Like we haven't seen Zidane, Ronaldinho, Totti, Del Piero, Riquelme, Pablo Aimar. You have the cheek to tell me he's the best 10 in the world. That guy's been hooked so many times, yeah, I've lost count. I've lost count. That's your captain. And the guy comes off every game, making Eze look like a waste man on the bench for that. Gyökeres is the best striker in Europe, apparently, according to Mamba. As I said, the guy, the last minute of the game, he decides to do a slide tackle cross. I've never seen a number 9 do that in my life. But yet, we had to listen to you guys tell us that Victor Gyökeres is the best striker in Europe. Better than my Joshua Zirkzee. What are we doing here? All right, Mamba, you can rest now, yeah? We're going to move on. So, Mamba, Verbic, Waka. You guys have got past it, yeah? James Barry, wherever you are. Jimmy Barry. Man's got 3 first names. James, Jimmy, or Barry. Whatever one you want to use. Had the cheek to tell me, yeah? Casemiro has only got 60 minutes in him. Bro, how many minutes did Casemiro play yesterday? Anyone know? I'll tell you. He played 90 minutes yesterday. 90 fucking minutes yesterday. And James Jimmy Barry tried telling me he hasn't got 60 minutes in him. What are we doing here? Yeah? Then tried telling me to wake up. Because he's only got 60 minutes in him. James Barry, if you're watching, man, I think it's quite clear you got that one wrong. Yeah? Casemiro has arguably over the last two games put in man of the match displays. And you want to come on here and try and tell me that he's only got 60 minutes in his leg because Ruben Amorim, that absolute joker, was making him look like an absolute dickhead. And now all of a sudden Carrick comes in and now we're looking at one of the best midfielders in the league right now. All of a sudden. Who would have known? Let's move on. Big up to Clockenders because not like all these other Arsenal fans, at least you showed your face. You told me you went to the ground. You know, you probably was crying. It is what it is. But at least you showed up, you know, for a little bit before you ran off and hid. But it is what it is, yeah? Now, Bukayo Saka, the Ghanaian Ricardo Gardner, yeah? You try telling me that this guy is not only the top 10 wingers in the world, but player. I'll repeat. You try telling me Bukayo Saka, the Ghanaian Ricardo Gardner, is top 10 in the world as a player. This is a man that who's 25 years of age, by the way, 4 goals and 4 assists in the league this season. Disgraceful. Absolute disgrace, yeah? You try telling me Declan Rice is the best midfielder in the world. Like we haven't got Pedri. Vitinha, Moises Caicedo, Eduardo Camavinga, Kobe Mainu. Try telling me he's the best midfielder in the world at doing what? You also told me Man United don't have a single player that gets into this Arsenal squad. The same squad that has scored, that is 17th for open play goals. You're right. I told you 13. I was wrong. Put the whole fucking squad in there. Put Carrick in there while we're there as well. You had the cheek, yeah? The audacity to tell me we couldn't get one player in that squad. Declan Rice better than Moises Caicedo. Another dumb comment you did say as well. But listen, I'm going to let you off because at least you showed up. Yeah? You showed up at the end before you ran. It is what it is. Yeah? Now, I just want to go through a couple of these things as well, yeah? And this is why I told you guys, do you see this Arsenal team? They ain't winning anything. I promise you they're not winning anything, yeah? The Ghanaian Ricardo Gardner, Bukayo Saka. 0 goals in 13 in all comps. Victor Gyökeres. 0 non-penalties in 11 league games. Gabriel Martinelli. 0 in 13 league games. Noni Babangida. But if you know Babangida, the Nigerian winger, Noni Babangida. Not only has he not got a goal in 25 league games, the guy is yet to register in the league. Littlefinger, Leandro Trossard. Littlefinger from Game of Thrones, if you know, yeah? At least he's got 1 goal. But that's been in 11 games. And you try telling me that this team is going to win the league. Win the quadruple. You're going to win it all. Bro, this is what we have to deal with the whole time, yeah, with these fans, yeah? Right. That's done. Now we're going to move on. Listen. Lumi. Don't think I forgot about you, yeah? Big up yourself each and every time. One of the mods. Love all the time. But listen. You've been hounding me, yeah, with these messages. Half the time, I'm just like, oh, here we go again. These guys never learn. Lumi Rain, let's start with you, because I've got 2 pages for you. Before we get into Arsenal, Lumi is the same person that told me, Gav, Mount or JJ Okocha. I repeat. Lumi says to me, Mount or JJ Okocha.
That made my head hurt to hear it.
Bro, my head's still hurting now. Mount or JJ Okocha. How the hell has Mount got into a convo with JJ? That's what I like to know. Yeah?
Lumi, do you remember what he did to Arsenal? What JJ did to Arsenal? Go on, Gav. Go on, Gav. Sorry.
Gav, you have 1 more day to enjoy the delusional thoughts of winning tomorrow. I just hope when you fall back to reality, it don't hurt too badly. And I hope when you go to sleep tonight, it's not going to hurt either. So I promise you tonight, you're not going to sleep well. I promise you. You also told me, Gav, stop getting excited for this fixture. Fulham at home next week is a more realistic W. I think it's quite clear you got that one wrong, Lumi. Now, I ain't going to stop. I'm going to carry, yeah? I'm going to carry on. I've had to endure this, yeah? This nonsense for too long. I kept myself quiet, and I thought, you know what? You lot are going to shoot yourself in the foot. I've got 2 pages for you, Lumi. Don't worry, yeah? Gav, we are coming away with all 3 points. All 3 points. Again, you guys are playing at home, by the way, so I don't know where you're coming away from. Yeah, but it was wrong anyway. I'm so confident. Gyökeres, what a goal. Gav, in capital letters, be scared. With a fire emoji. A guy that can't stay on his feet, slide tackle crosses, all of a sudden we should be scared. Or I should be scared. Let's turn over. Gav, you know I don't miss when I do predictions. We will beat you at the weekend. Rice, Gabriel, Jokeres, all rested. That was alluding to the Inter Milan game. Gav, 3 times. Gav, I told you about Gabriel Jesus. What a player. The best ever third choice striker. Bro, I can read that again, yeah? The best ever third choice striker. I never even knew that was a thing. Bro, what? The best ever third choice striker.
It does sound like an oxymoron, doesn't it? It doesn't make no sense. The two don't go together, did it?
And she turns.
Let's go again. Gav, 3 times again. Don't know what I've done to get free Gavs called out, but we'll run with it anyway. When after dropping 2 points this weekend, we have extended our lead somehow. Please admit we will win the league now. Well, it's 4 points. And I told you already, you jokers ain't winning nothing. That's a fact. You ain't winning jack shit. The only thing you guys are winning is 2nd place. Gav, remind me how many trophies you can win this season. The same as you, 0. But the one trophy we've won is beating your ass yesterday. And I told you we would do it. Three times again. Gav. Let's talk about Martinelli. I repeat. Let's talk about Martinelli.
Man pulled up receipts.
Receipts, though. Like
Bro,
20 minutes of receipts, bro. I love it.
Bro, when you come with all this chat, you best be prepared. I'm telling you. Gav, can we talk about Martinelli? About us winning the quadruple. The quadruple when you can't even win a single. Let's talk about Madueke. Yeah, let's talk about him. 0 goals this season. Enough said. City dropping points last night sealed the title for us. Sealed the title. The same team that haven't won a title since when? 2003. But all of a sudden, we've got to believe that the title's been sealed.
Life comes at you fast, doing bro. Life comes at you fast, brother.
Quadruple becoming a real likelihood. Jesus, the best third choice striker in world football. Odegaard becoming the world's best playmaker. What a time to be a gunner. That's the bit I loved. What a time to be a gunner. Yeah. Yeah. What a time to be a gunner it is. Yeah. What a time to be a gunner. A great time. A team that ain't won in how long?
The last time it was great to be a gunner would have been the Invincible season, wouldn't it?
Boy, listen. I don't know what these guys are smoking, man. So why you would come out this nonsense, I will never know. Lumi, lucky for you, it's the last one. Gav, can we do a special stream on Chelsea? It would be fun to discuss what a failure they are, considering they spent 2 billion. Yeah, listen. How much money did you guys spend? Let us know. Let us know. How much money did you guys spend?
Life comes at you fast.
Chelsea win trophies.
Life comes at you fast, brother.
It comes at you very fast. I've had to endure that for so long. And
1 minute, top of the world, next minute. They're reading out your statements and receipts.
Bro, the treasure things happening. Hey, listen. We've been going for 20 minutes, 21 minutes. Guys, make sure you're smashing the likes. Make sure you're subbing to the channel. Make sure you're sharing the channel. I've had my say because that's been on my mind all day. I ain't gonna lie. I've been waiting for that moment because the amount of nonsense these lot have been chatting, You know, big up to the Arsenal fans that have turned up. The rest of you that haven't turned up, this is why you don't win the league. But listen, I've had my say now. Fitz, take it away with your list, man.
Yo, to be fair, mine's not as in depth as yours. I've not got receipts like that. I've just got a few names that I would like to see. Apologies, like my specs ain't even gonna pick up on this screen, yeah. So I've got it on the big screen over there. I want to see written apologies from all these names that I'm gonna read here. Most of them you've already addressed. Clockenders, Lumi Rain, Verbic. Specifically, I've highlighted your name after yesterday's antics. Waka, Mamba, Cricket Fan, and Sabaticus. All of yous, man, have talked way too much shit to me.
You know what? I let Sabaticus off. I was trying to find some comments from him, but you know what I mean, he didn't really say too much. So you got away with it, Sabaticus. But if you've got anything to say about Sabaticus, Fitz, then just reel it off, man.
To be fair, it's not specific. He's not been as delusional as the rest have. You get me? But
yeah.
Like, yeah, it's been a bit too up there, you know what I mean? Like, a bit too positive considering, let's be real, they've got no reason to be positive, innit? Like, we've all been well aware that it's going to come crashing down at some point. They're going to crumble, they'll bottle it, however we've termed it. And, bro, like, all these man on that list were all giving it the big one. So I don't care. Some of you are worse than others, but written apologies and we can all make amends and try to move forward after today. You get me? But otherwise, end of the season, I'm coming back for every single one on that list. And now I'm gonna be doing in depth. I'm gonna be making notes on every statement I don't like. You're all getting pages in the book. Come on, lads. I want to see the apologies.
Well, bro, I have to be honest, man. I don't think you're gonna get it.
Neither do I. That's why, I've got plenty of pages spare in this book, you know, bro. It's a brand new book. This I only used 3 pages. Got plenty of space.
Let me go through the comments, and then Jay, you can jump on, man, and just give us your opinion before we get onto your team as well. Actually, you know what? No, let's stay on to Arsenal. We'll give you a bit of a segment at the end. You know. So Mamba now denying it, yeah? Yeah, I thought you would. You scored an own goal and a jammy corner. You ain't doing nothing special, mate. Big up to Benito. Benito, listen. These guys are delusional, man. They probably tell you that, you know, they're going to win the league if they scam a result against Leeds. And I'll tell you this now, yeah? They're not beating Leeds. I'm going to go for a Leeds win.
Leeds at home are awful. Leeds at home
kickoff? Was it 3 o'clock? I think it's 3.
3 o'clock. Leeds at home are. It's not. Don't get it twisted. They went to Arsenal and it was like, yeah, it was a shit show, but they found their feet. Calvert Lewin is looking like R9. you got Aronson looking like he's turning up. You got who is it? I don't know if he's the Asian kid that they've got, Takamura, whatever he is.
Tanaka.
Mate, he is running games. Like Ampadu, they look strong.
They're gonna bully Arsenal, I promise you. You know, the way I see Gabriel getting manhandled by Harry Maguire, picking him up like a little kid, man. That's meant to be their leader at the back there. Getting manhandled like that by Harry Maguire. Boy. Just shows you, man, life comes at you real fast, you know. We had Gabriel down as the best centre back in the world not too long ago from some of these fans. And now the man's getting manhandled by Harry Maguire. A guy that we should be getting rid of. Just shows you, innit? We will win multiple titles before you even have a sniff. Bro, listen. You know how dumb that comment is? We won a trophy the other day, man.
We've been hearing this for the last 6 years.
I'm telling you. Saka looks at the ref like Captain Saber Ho now. Boy, there's a clip going around, yeah. Saka was limping, and then when the ball comes to him, it's like nothing. Listen, Luke Shaw was giving him problems, man. Absolute problems. And as I said, man, this team are just not serious. Not serious. We are 4 points clear at the top. Yeah, listen, you keep saying that to yourself. Makes you feel better.
What does that mean?
Bro, I don't really know, man, to be honest. I don't really know. You lot are a Europa FC team.
What does that mean?
Bro, we've won Europa League, so I don't know what that means. You know, we won
be
Europa
fair-
League. We've won Champions
fair,
League.
We won 2 European trophies since then, man. Even got close to a league title. Don't know why anyone's talking about this stuff.
It's deflection, man. These guys just don't know what's. These guys are struggling, man. They're just trying to clutch onto
I
straws,
think
man.
they've been in one final.
Yeah, one final, man.
They've been in one final and lost it because Henry didn't fucking turn up for them. The one man that carried the team for everything didn't turn up for that game.
And then what did Henry do? He left to go Barca and win a trophy.
he went to the team that beat him to win with them instead.
Boy, who would have known?
Crazy business, innit? Similar to what Cesc did, didn't it?
Yep. Bro, Van Persie. Bro, they all do it, man. Why are we surprised?
Yo, at the end of Vieira's career, even he went to City to try and win something.
Hold on, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Xhaka went to Germany to become an invincible.
Forgot about Xhaka, yeah.
Gael Clichy, Bakary Sagna, Ashley Cole.
Yo, the list goes on, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's almost like if you leave Arsenal, you win.
Yeah,
who would have thought that?
What's the common denominator there then? That just with Arsenal take L's consistently.
This idiot behind me. That's the common denominator. You know what I mean? You keep him in charge, you ain't winning jack.
Yeah, he's never.
The guy had to throw on 4 subs, man, to save a game. Apparently, you know what I mean.
Never gonna win your trophy.
Top of the league, boys. You acting like you overtook us to keep chasing. Yeah, listen, you keep hiding, man, but you keep chatting as well, man, because this is why you guys never learn. I would have respected you more, yeah, if you just come in there and just took your beatings, but you're still chatting like you're gonna win the league, man. It's laughable, man.
I'm not gonna lie, that statement's the first one going in this book. Top of the league. Let's see how that sticks up at the end of the season, lads.
We're not even in March yet, but you got 3 games a week.
I know one for you, Jonas.
When was the last time these men had played? When was the last time these men had played 38 league games and was in first? 2003-04. Why are we talking about top of the league, people? Stop doing it to yourselves. You not just see the 20 minutes of receipts that just got pulled up. We will do a whole stream on the final day of the season, just aiming fire at all of yous, bro. Like, come on.
2 titles in 36 years, but we've won everything available to us in the last 3 or 4 years. I mean, and we did it with not even half of their bloody. Klopp didn't get the back in that slot got and won all them trophies.
No, yo, just pause on that. Mamba, I'm a red. You know this. I don't even like Liverpool, but I've got to defend Jonas. Since you last won a league title, they've won 2 league titles, 2 Champions Leagues, 2 FA Cups, and 3 League Cups. You need to sit down in a corner with a dunce hat, bro.
Hey, Fitz, why you're on there? How many have Arsenal won that time?
Oh, 5 FA Cups. I don't even need to look at the paper for that. That one's easy to remember.
Ah, cool, man. Just what I'd ask. Just what I'd ask. These guys will never learn, man, unfortunately. They will never learn, man. Never learn.
Considering them,
what's going to happen? Tottenham are playing, Man City are playing Tottenham, yeah? I can't remember who Villa are playing, but I think Villa have got a winnable game. I think they might be at home, yeah? You see that lead? It's going to be down to 1 point. Because the way Gabriel was dejected after the game, you know, I'm pretty sure Declan Rice got nuts in that game as well. That team's in tatters now, you know. So I'm telling you now, it's going to be down to 1 point. And then before you know it, you guys will be in 3rd place. Because I'm saying that, you see Aston Villa are not letting go. Because I thought Aston Villa going to Newcastle, yeah, I'm going to say the best that they can hope for is a draw. To go to Newcastle and beat them 2-0, they've got to be taken seriously. So listen, if you guys are 3rd, man, don't say I didn't tell you. Do not say I didn't tell you.
Villa are playing Brentford. That's 3 points.
They got Brentford, yeah?
Yeah, that's 3 points.
Thing is, I'm not going to say it's a guarantee 3 points, but you'd expect them.
What? Nah, are they at Villa or Brentford though?
It's at Villa's ground, yeah.
Oh yeah, it should be 3 points, isn't it?
Yeah, but remember they got beat by Everton, though. Remember?
Yeah,
I hear it.
Brentford lost to Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Who did Nottingham Forest draw to though recently?
Was it not Arsenal?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Right, just saying, man. Just saying. Yeah. We will have the last laugh. That's another receipt I'm writing down. Yeah. Nice one, Mamba. Man's gonna save that right now. We will have the last laugh. Listen, I ain't playing about, boy. Because I tell you this now, yeah. When it all comes crashing down, as I keep saying, we're gonna see what you guys are really saying. I'm not backing down. No apology here. Listen, Lumi, I don't expect your apologies. You're an Arsenal fan.
I do. I've got a page in the book with Lumi's name on now. Fuck this.
I don't expect your apologies, man. You know, let them run away with whatever delusion they've got. They're gonna go and beat this Kairat Almaty team, yeah. And then when it comes to Leeds, reality is gonna hit, man. That's all that's gonna happen. Big up to Foxy Danny as well. Big up. Eugene says title race is full of ups and downs. Don't make a conclusion over one result. Yo, Eugene, listen. First time on the channel, Eugene, yeah? I'm pretty sure you're an Arsenal fan. Yeah? This is not over one result. These lot have been chatting the whole season, saying we're the best team in the world, quadruple. I've got the receipts, which is what I just read out. We're the best in the world. Joe Carrez is the best striker in Europe. Declan's the best second coming of Busquets. Odegaard, the best creator in the world. Saka's top 10 in the world. This is all the crap these guys have been chatting, yeah? So it's not one result, but it's a result that is going to have ramifications for their season. Because the fan base, Arteta, the team, you can tell they fully thought they were going to come and beat us. Because we've been in turmoil ever since well, I say before Amarim, but we've been in turmoil the whole season. Yeah? I told you guys we were winning this game. I can just feel it. And not only did we win that game, yeah, even the goals Arsenal scored is a crime to football. Another set-piece goal. 17th for open play goals. And they're top of the league. You can't tell me this league is shit. I've never heard of a team, yeah, that is top of the league with 4 points and they're 17th for open play goals. That's never been done before, surely not.
No, it hasn't.
Right. So when them set piece goals dry up, now what? Now what?
And they will dry up at some point.
You're damn right they're gonna dry up. You're damn right.
Of course, because
right now I'm keeping the receipts. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Right now, the only thing that's throwing teams is the fact of how they position themselves before the corner's taken and then that rushing in. No one knows who they've got to mark and that really. But eventually, everyone's just going to say, fuck it. Just, you know what I mean? They're going to work a way around it. Like, realistically, I don't know why teams haven't already started saying, right, as soon as Arsenal get out, you're marking the left wing, you're marking, just position man to man mark for, you know what I mean? Don't even worry about where they're running to, just stick with your man. Eventually, the man are just gonna work it out and they fucked it, bro. Yeah. I'm struggling now to actually remember a league goal that these men have scored from further than 2 yards out.
Boy, he might have been back in the Henry days.
Bro. Honestly,
am I lying?
When I'm thinking about goals further than 2 yards out, that's all I can picture. Henry and Bergkamp, bro. I can't really picture.
Maybe Van Persie.
Yeah. Lundberg and them, man. But this is what I'm saying. We're talking a couple decades ago now that we're having to look back now. When we're gonna start getting real goals from Arsenal players, lads? Is any Arsenal fan in the chat gonna give me an example of a league goal that's further than 2 yards out?
Boy, could be a while, man. Get your popcorn out. That's what I say, man.
I've got the brownies on deck. I've still got half a tray, bro.
Boy, listen, eat that now, man, because they're not gonna answer.
To be fair, I just that too whilst you were reading through receipts. I'm waiting for them to kick, and then I might crack on with a few more. You get me? Don't throw yourself in the deep end with these kind of brownies straight away, bro. You gotta let them ease in, bro.
Boy, as we talk as well, man, I just see ex-Arsenal Harry Kane, you know, about to sign looking at signing a new contract with Bayern Munich, you know, and these guys have got Jokeres up top, Jokeres up top. Boy, listen, it's not ain't looking good for them, is it? Let's be honest. If you remember what the Champions League is, of course, remember we've won it, man. Have you guys?
We've got 3 in our stadium, bro. How many you got in yours?
I think they've got.
Got space for one.
No, they've got. They must have one. No, one. Arsenal must have a Champions League. Nah, they haven't. No, I swear.
No, they've got space for one. They've had space for one ever since Henry was there, but it's just collective thoughts. You get me? That's why he left, yeah, man. You had to go and win one.
Let's read this. You also big up your own players. That's what a fan is supposed to do. Man United and Arsenal both end each other's runs. This you should know. Now, Eugene, you're chatting rubbish, man. Big up.
When did Arsenal end one of our runs? I remember ending the Invincible run clearly.
Eugene's trying to come in. Eugene's trying to come in there with some I don't know what he's doing personally. He's trying to come in there sincere. Listen, the rivalry of Arsenal and United will always be there. Yeah, mainly because of the fans. Yeah, but it's not about ending each other's runs. The fan base was telling us. Yeah, everyone that comes into this chat that are Arsenal were talking rubbish on our name. They were saying we didn't have one player that gets into your squad. I said we got 13. I lied. We got 14, maybe 15. Put the manager in there too, because Carrick's beaten Arteta twice.
But Gav,
and the guy's been in 5 minutes.
Let's really address that statement. What streak or what anything if they ended of ours, bro? Cause whenever they won a league, we won it straight back.
There you go.
It's not like they ended nothing. We ended the Invincibles. We stopped that shit and then won the league title back after they'd done the Invincible thing. Like, we ended their whole shit before they could get to 50 and then took the league title back where it was meant to be. I've never seen them ever end anything of United's. I remember a couple. Do you remember when we 6-1 them at Highbury?
Before you finish off, quickly. Before you finish off, Thierry Henry, arguably the greatest player to ever play in the Premier League. You know, Arsenal player. It is what it is. How many Premier Leagues do you think Henry won at Arsenal?
Did he not win?
Tell you now, I was shocked. Huh?
1 or 2. He was 1 or 2. He wasn't more than 2.
He won 2.
Yeah.
That's the best player to play in the Premier League. He won 2 league titles. And he won one in 5 minutes going to Barcelona and a Champions League. Boy.
This is why I say, bro, this is why I say, clear as day, Andy Cole is the best striker the Premier League ever saw. Most at open play goals, never set pieces, always made them count. Big games, won absolutely everything, and won at least 5-6 league titles with United. Consistency, bro. No striker is leveling with him, bro.
Hear it, bro. I hear it. Big up Andy, man. At least he won the European trophy. You know what I mean?
You get me? And you know what, bro? On top of it, you see all these little records everyone wants to talk about 5 goals in a game. Bro, Andy Cole did that in a half. He come on as a substitute and done that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, the quickest to 50, it was him for the longest, bro. Like, everyone wants to talk about, Haaland's this and Henry's that. Like, bro, I don't care what name you throw out. Andy Cole was the best striker the league has ever seen. And trophies have got to go somewhere towards that, fam. My man, I think he won everything that England had to offer. All in the United shirt.
Two Premier League titles. I was shocked. I was shocked, man. 2 Premier League
Is that-
titles, you know.
Is that the only trophies he's won there? Just 2 Premier League titles.
He won
He won the FA Cup
three FA Cups and
and a
2
League
Premier
Cup.
League titles.
Did he not win a League Cup? No.
I don't know if they want to count that, man. That's up to them, innit? You know what I mean? But
I would have thought Arsenal fans would count them kind of like they fucking count Charity Shields, surely.
yeah, true. Can't blame them. Can't blame them, can we?
You've got to add to the silverware somehow, bro. Shit.
Madness.
Counting it all.
We are only going to get stronger. That's the reality.
Where?
Man, I've got the receipts, man.
Where are you going stronger? Where are they
I
getting
don't know,
stronger?
man.
When you get rid of Arteta,
Yeah.
Mate,
Odegaard won't let the standard slip. Our captain. Boy, if that's your captain, the ship sunk, man. Say that for free, man. The ship has sunk. Because if that's your captain, then I don't know what to say, man. I do not know what to say. But then again, after seeing what happened to Gabriel yesterday, man, I can see why you might still want to keep Odegaard as the captain. Yeah. So, but Jay, yeah. Anyway, what did you think of the game yesterday?
Mate, it was Arsenal started well. First 10 minutes, Arsenal started well. But you guys grew into the game. Zubimendi giving away the ball after he said he was a good midfielder. Life comes at you quick.
I was hearing Zubimendi was in some people's best 11, combined 11.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand how you don't take a second touch. I know the ball's hospital,
yeah,
but you take a second touch. Like you control it, and you either go up the line or you knock it out and allow your team to come back and defend. Where I don't know what he was doing. But yeah, you guys grew into the game, and I don't know what Arsenal expected. I really don't know what Arsenal went 1-0 up and do what Arsenal do and tried to sit back. They didn't go for a second. They didn't try and think, oh yeah, we're gonna get back into this. We're gonna overrun them. We're gonna pressure them into giving away the ball. You guys went 1-0 down. What can we do to get back in the game? Got back in the game and then went 2-1 up. Do you know what I mean? And then it was 2-2, and then Cunha's goal. As much as it's like, oh yeah, nobody shoots from outside the box. I'm not being funny, and I think, what the hell did they expect? Like, what do you expect? You know the man can shoot. You can't give a man time like that. Nobody goes to close him down, and they're defensively supposed to be one of the better teams in the league, apparently. But nobody closes him down. Nobody thinks, let me get close to this guy who could potentially curl it into a bottom corner who can find the top. Do you know what I mean? Nobody thinks, same thing with Dorgu. Nobody thinks to close Dorgu down quick enough. Do you know what I mean?
The thing with Cunha's goal, though, if you check what Sesko did, yeah, Sesko actually ran away from the ball, which created the gap because I think Gabriel and Saliba. Saliba went with the run with Sesko, and I think Gabriel hesitated, and that allowed Cunha to curl the ball around him, innit, into the corner.
But again, we're saying he's one of the better defenders in the Premier League. You know you can trust your other defender to run with that player. Why would you not then close Cunha down? Do you know what I mean? Like we said all this stuff about Virgil and about Konate and about other defenders. You look at the two defenders now who have only conceded 15 goals in all competitions or whatever competitions they're in. And now we're not like the same stick that Virg gets. I think these two should be getting. If we're not doing the same, if we're not keeping the same energy in terms of, I know Virgil's been shit this season, but again, for me personally, I just think I don't know if it's a whole thing that's going on with Liverpool. I don't know what it is, but again, with Arsenal, we're not like Arsenal. We're not playing with 2 CDMs. They're playing with 2 CDMs. When you talk about maximum protection, that is maximum protection. It's not like they're playing like Barcelona where they got 1 CDM in Declan Rice. No. You got Zubimendi and Declan Rice, and neither of them move from that center. Like Declan Rice very rarely goes quite high up that pitch unless he has to be, unless he's taking a corner or a free kick. That man is very rarely high up that pitch. You know what I mean? Because he trusts Zubimendi and Thing to do their job. But when they're defensively, whenever they come back, it's Declan Rice and Zubimendi. And you mean to tell me neither of them thought, where's my CDM to shut him down? Because if we're talking defensively, where's my CDM to shut him down? Or why is Gabriel not taking the initiative to be like, he stepped, I need to step forward in to take him out of the game? And if he beats me, he beats me. It's fair enough. Do you know what I mean? But he's not done that. So at the end of the day, Gabriel now looks like a donkey because he's not done his job as a defender, which is ultimately you either take the man. You got 5 minutes to go. I'm not being funny enough. I'd rather give you the free kick than let a man take a shot like that. Sometimes you got to take a man out.
The thing is, you're right. Yeah, the thing is as well, though. It's like it's poor defending because when you're like a couple of minutes from the end of the game, yeah, and someone like a Cunha, and if you've watched Cunha's career at Wolves, Cunha does this. The kind of goals he scores is very reminiscent of what he done at Wolves. Yeah. And it's a case where you have to go and engage the ball because allowing Cunha to come onto his right foot before someone goes and puts the pressure on to try and stop him from shooting is just poor defending, really. Yeah. So for all this talk about Arsenal have got the best defense in world football, we've just breached them with 3 goals. And let's face it, the 2 goals they scored was really, you would say, a mistake because if Martinez is concentrating on clearing the ball, that doesn't go in. Yeah. And then you look at the corner, people can say that Lamine should have done better, but it was a calamity of errors, really. Yeah. And we even almost cleared it off the line. So if you actually look at things like that, you kind of say it's like a 3-0 game, in a sense. I know obviously it finished 3-2, but if you look at the game, really, we scored 3 very, very good goals. I know the first goal was a mistake from what's his name? From Zubimendi. But Mbeumo still had to round the keeper and finish it off. And then you look at the 2 goals from Dorgu and Cunha. You know what I mean? 2 world-class finishes, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, as much as people go on, like, the thing is you then have to go back to the Arsenal-Liverpool game. Liverpool had no striker. And we still got at them. Yeah. So you mean to tell me, when you look at teams like Nottingham Forest, you look at Crystal Palace, you look at Fulham, you look at Newcastle. Newcastle have got a big striker in Walter Marder, or they can go the other way and go in Wissa. Now, I'm not being funny enough. You get at Arsenal don't like it. Arsenal do not like it one bit. But again, you don't know that until you start going at them. Like, for the first 10 minutes of our game, even before the Liverpool Arsenal game started, I was like, if we come away with a draw here, it's a good point for us. But again, that's because we had no Ekitike, no Isaac. Do you know what I mean? No Gakpo. We had no recognised striker. So it's like, what are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? So it's a case of, and then you look at Bradley's shot, like, there's no way that Raya should be that far off his line at that point. Do you know what I mean? And all this stuff saying that Raya's a good keeper, you put it in the top bins, he's never getting to it. Yeah. You put it far enough out of his, like, Cunha's goal was far enough out of his reach. He's not quick enough he doesn't shuffle quick enough across. He's not a keeper that can shuffle across quick enough. It's like he plants his feet and then sort of goes, shit, what do I do? Yeah. And
the thing with certain players like Arsenal, I think it's one of them things where they're one of the teams in this league that they've got a lot of overrated players. Like, a lot of their players get hyped up for a lot of basic things, really. You know what I mean? And I think with someone like David Raya, David Raya has been decent this season. Yeah. He's made some very good saves, but he's another one that I think it's just fashionable to hype him up too easy. You know what I mean? So, but again, the one I think the Cunha goal, again, he was blindsided by, I think, Gabriel, it might have been. But what I would say, I don't really put that on to David Raya because he's going to see the ball late. And again, what separates the top class keepers is making saves when you need to, really, innit? And he has done that against Brighton, to be fair. But this one, I'll put it more on Gabriel because Gabriel didn't really have a great game either, but he should have engaged the shot, because if he engages the shot, then that shot doesn't go in. So
No, yeah.
I'd probably say Gabriel's more at fault for that one, because, as I said, Sesko ran the other way, and Saliba tracked his run, and that was good movement, really.
But then again, we look at it, and then you go, but is that Gabriel, or is that the DM who should be protecting your back four? That's what Arteta will be asking, because he'll be going, Declan, I've told you to sit in front of the back four. Where are you?
Yeah, but Declan Rice don't play there for Arsenal. He plays in the 8. Zubamendi plays in the 6. So a bit more or less, it should have been
one of them should have been there.
Zubamendi, really, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? One of them should have been there. And that's the point. The point is Arteta won't be going, oh, Gabriel, it's your fault. He'll be going, where's my 6 or where's my number 8?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rather than going, as a defender, you got to move, but you got to be fluid. If he goes, I need you to engage. So
I agree. But I think personally, you know, if we're being harsh, then as a centre back, and you know it's like the last kick of the game, you have to go and engage the ball, man. And I think that's what he should have done.
You should be taking man out of the game. You should be taking man out of the game. You know it's the last kick of the game. You're 2-2.
Yeah,
you're on course to be winning this title. There are games where you need to be going, I'll take a yellow card.
Yep. You remember Pepe?
Yeah.
If that was Pepe, he's taking man out. Simple as.
Sergio Busquets.
Yeah. Ramos.
Sergio Ramos. Sorry. Yeah, Sergio Ramos.
Yeah, they're taking someone out for the team. And this is why this whole Gabriel talk about this and that. Yeah.
Take the yellow card.
Yeah, exactly. Eugene says, big up for the win. You deserved it. Arteta and the team will learn a lot from this game. The loss came at the right time for us. We need to fix up. Boy, I mean, listen, I'm laughing here because it's like a sincere kind of comment, yeah? But the fan base has just been chatting too much, man. This is why it's even better when they got beat. But yeah, listen, let's see how they bounce back, because they got Kairat Almaty, you know, in midweek.
Yeah,
you know, they should be beating them.
That's a nothing game.
3-4-0. They're at home as well, I think.
Yeah, he won't be playing. He won't be playing his best team. Surely he'll be looking.
No. He's gonna check, because they've qualified anyway, so he's gonna play a second string team. But what I will tell you, if they don't beat Kairat Almaty, then they go into the Leeds game. Confidence will be at an all-time low. But this Leeds game, I can see them picking up a point at best. Because I think Leeds, and again, I think if you check the stats, actually, I think in terms of set piece goals, I think Arsenal are top, and you know who's second?
Leeds.
Yeah. So, boy, let's see, man. And again, Eugene, man, you better hope your team fixes up, because, as I said, we've been hearing quadruple talk all season, you know, and I mean, I just don't understand how a team can be looking at quadruple when they haven't won a single. It's just madness.
How can you be looking at a quadruple when you scored as many set pieces as you have? How do you not then combat it with looking at how do we score from open play? Because much as you're getting the corners and the throw-ins and whatever else you're getting, you need to be looking at how do we create enough chances in order to get our XG to like a 1, a 1.2, a 1.5? Why, when set pieces? Because the thing is as much as it's like, oh yeah, we get a set piece, we know what we're doing. What happens when you get to the last 10 minutes of the game and you think to yourself, we're not going to get a set piece here? Do we sit in a low block and then counter attack? Like what are they doing? What's their instructions?
Boy, that's something for Arteta to deal with, man, because you know, the amount of money he's spent, you know, and as I said to you guys earlier, you know, you look at their five, if you look at all their forwards, they've got one goal in the last 13 games. That is criminal. That is criminal.
That's what nobody's talking about, is the money that they've spent. The money that they've spent. They wanted to look at Liverpool, and people forget Liverpool never bought for 2-3 seasons. and then got rid of a load of people to then bring new people in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think there's ever a right time to do it, but I think this season it's been a lot for us to get rid of a lot of players, and then to have the issues that we've had in terms of Isaac now scored, and then fucking the game he scores is injured. Leone comes in, has a freak accident, freaking tears his ACL.
Yeah.
Do you know Bradley's out for the season?
Yeah. Do you know what? When I think about it, your team has been unfortunate, really, when you think about it. Because all three injuries, are like they're just unlucky moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just mad. Like Leone, he makes a challenge and he's turning, and then all of a sudden his foot gets stuck and he's in agony, and it's like, fuck me, he's torn his ACL.
Yeah.
Isaac scoring a goal. The challenge is not a bad challenge. He's just trying to win a ball, and then all of a sudden he's out. Bradley then wins a ball and gets challenged, and it's like, oh, get up, you fucking faking it, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? So 3 players that are out. Gomez, I don't know if he's going to be injured or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like,
the Gomez one as well. Yeah,
it's like a shit show of injuries, and then you look at it and you go, Virts is getting used to the league, and as much as people go, oh yeah, but he's been there and he's playing, blah blah, it's still a new league to him. Do you know what I mean? Ekitike started well, but again, I don't think we're playing to his strengths. So Boz, like, I cannot fault that man. That man deserves whatever you want to pay him.
To be fair, he's been one of your best players.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But he's playing for the shirt on his back, and you can't argue. Without a doubt, that man has been the best player, our best player this season. He has been your best player. Do you know what I mean? McAllister looks a former of himself. Gravenberch has been given a different role, which he was told about, which I don't understand why that's changed in terms of he was the DM and he was brilliant last season, and this season they've sort of gone, we want you further up the field. So that to me makes no sense. Do you know what I mean? So it's weird. It's all these changes that are coming at this time, and then people are going, oh yeah, but Liverpool, blah, blah. And I'm like, I get it. I understand it. And I understand the frustration, because now I'm sort of looking at it going, why is he not, like, we've got Calvin Ramsey. Why is he not playing Calvin Ramsey? Oh, because you got Frimpong. Yeah, but Frimpong's further up the pitch. And he's clearly playing Frimpong further up the pitch. Like, you've got...
Frimpong's shit, though. He is shit.
Oh, he's got a good cross, though. He's got a good cross. He's quick. Say what you want. He's got... I think he's got like 2 assists in like 3 or 4 games.
Boy, he's got serious pace, though. That's what I will tell you. Serious pace.
Got serious pace. Hey, he's better than Saka right now.
Boy, it's not hard, man. Listen, tell Jason Wilcox to put his boots on. He's better than Saka right now. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? So, but like I said, for me, it's just crazy. It's just crazy.
What's this? Maguire playing right wing instead of defending against Gyökeres is a slap in our faces. Our 2 centre-backs crumble under pressure. I think we should just play either of them and another defender in pressured games. Yeah, I see that, man. When I see Maguire going on that foraging run, man, I thought, yeah, Maguire's just showing no respect there, man. He don't give a damn. You know what I mean? I swear he even, like, got a cross out of it as well or something, or forced a corner. But listen, Maguire, man, like, I'm not his biggest fan, but he's been good the last couple of games. And you know what? I'll tell you now, I'm pretty sure, Arteta must have seen a clip of this channel, man, because I said if he starts Gyökeres, they're going to be in problems. I mean, it turns out they were in problems anyway. But that guy coming on, yeah, listen, I've never seen a striker that is meant to be the best striker in Europe, apparently, yeah, going through on goal, and he decides to do a slide tackle cross. I mean, not much is being made of that. I've never seen that in my life.
I mean, we're not discussing the fact that he cost 65 million and he's got how many league goals that are non-penalties?
How much did he cost? 65 mil.
65 mil.
Wait, I hope that was yen.
65 mil.
Yen or pesetas, you know what I mean?
65 mil. And then man tried to tell me he's going to be better than Hugo Ekitike.
Yeah. Look how that's ended up. You know what I mean? Look how that's ended up. Big up to Christopher McGrath. Big up.
Good.
Yeah, big up, man. Let me see this.
I'm saying Maguire's the new John O'Shea. Put him anywhere on the field, he's gonna do a job for you.
Who's that? Sorry.
He's the new John O'Shea. Maguire. Put him
Yeah,
anywhere on the field, he'll do a job for you, man.
yeah. All right, big up clock enders, man. We thought you was
Hey.
hiding, but listen, you've shown your face. It's either going to go one way or the other. We'll either comfortably win or similar to what we've seen in the past 3 league games. So you come in with the humble talk now. Okay.
Okay.
You're learning. You're learning.
Hey, he's internet ready.
Yeah. Clockenders, my advice to you, is watch this from the beginning because I've cooked a whole lot of you and you're in there for sure, So you make sure you watch that from the beginning because you was chatting a whole lot of rubbish as well, man. But big up, man, for coming on anyway.
Yo, before we go any further with the comments, I seen one a few minutes ago, and I've not let it go. I did my little bit of research whilst Jonas was talking about the Liverpool concerns.
Go on.
Basically, Mambo wanted to say Ian Wright was better than Andy Cole. Bro, 1 Premier League, 2 FA Cups and a League Cup. 113 goals. Andy Cole, 5 Prems, 2 FA Cups, a League Cup and a Champions League, 187 goals. Fastest to 50, did it in 65 games. Andy scored 5 goals in 45 minutes in a Premier League game.
Wow. you know what though? You know what makes me laugh, At what basis, is Mamba? Is it Mamba that said that,
Yeah.
What is he basing that Ian Wright was better than Andy Cole? And this is the thing, I think he's only saying Ian Wright's it was better than Andy Cole because Ian Wright backs Arteta, and he's a clown in the media. That has to be the only reason because
it's probably because Ian Wright's on FC 26 or whatever, and Andy Cole's not. Like that'll be it. But it's not. It's nothing to do with that. It's because Andy Cole don't want to license his rights to dickheads. You get me? Ian Wright got racially abused. Pulled his thing off the game and said, I ain't going to go back, and then went straight back. Why? Clown, mate. Don't talk to me about Ian Wright, bro. I respect him as a player, quality baller, but do not try to put him in the same bracket as Andy Cole. Other than we're talking about people that should have had more caps. But if we're talking about quality, nah.
I lost all respect for Ian Wright, man, when I see him jumping around in that studio when England were playing. I never seen a black man act like that before in my life in the studio. So that's what I mean. The Andy Cole that I remember, if you man remember rewriting the record, that was Ian Wright, man. He was a serious gunman then, When I see him in that studio doing what he was doing, that's when I thought, that ain't Ian Wright, man. He's acting up for the cameras. And obviously, you guys already know what he was trying to do with Jude Bellingham as well, man. That whole nonsense about the racial abuse, which wasn't. So to say that Ian Wright's better than Andy Cole, I'm not sure where you're basing it off. Because that ain't true, man.
I'll tell you the truth, he would have done so much better to have just latched onto the fact that, he was at Andy Cole's at Arsenal Academy. Yo, latch onto that, bro. Don't try disrespect the game by saying that Ian Wright was in the same class. He wasn't. If you want to latch onto it somehow, he was one of your academy. But guess what? Just like everybody else that had to leave. Yo. And he left and became the greatest Premier League striker of all time. No one can debate me on it.
It's emotionally drained up.
Bro, sorry.
Bro,
you know what I'm
tired.
laughing, You know I'm laughing.
Tired, bro.
Is this clock enders or is it a different person?
Brother, he's tired. He's had enough. He's tired. He said, I'm tired.
Hey, listen, that stadium took it out of him, because I've never seen such a change. The guy had all the chat the other week. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that.
Brother,
we're gonna win this. We're gonna win that.
Have you ever seen
Saka's top 10 in the world? Man was trying to tell you he's not top 10.
Listen, have you ever seen the Ian Wright meme? Not Ian Wright, the Ian Bill meme when he's like, I got nothing left. That's what he's like right now, brother.
It's hurting. Well, you should have thought about that before you ran your mouth. You know what I mean?
But yo, the joke is, I said this like 3 weeks ago. It's gonna be so funny when Clock Enders pays for a ticket to see it all crumble, bro. Clock, I'm so sorry that you had to pay for that, but okay, now I predicted it and I warned you. And oh, bro.
Wait. I'll go back onto that one. There's no debate. Andy Cole, Clockender says,
Respect.
Mamba, you're smoking.
He's burning right now, bro.
All right, big up to Ray Simpson. Listen, Ray says Arteta is a stepping stone. Arsenal won't win the league, but he still won't be sacked. Big up to Ray because there's fans out there that still think Arteta's the guy. That's how funny it is. The guy's been there for how long, but somehow we're supposed to believe he's the guy. As I said, he's in the 7th season at the club, and he's not won anything of note, and it's going to continue that way. So
it's just
crazy,
to
man.
me,
Absolutely
it's just
crazy.
mad. Because if that was anyone else, to have the backing that he's had and have the money that he's had thrown into it and still to win nothing is crazy work.
It is crazy work. It is.
And to have the fans so strongly behind him, like he's definitely the guy. It's like it's almost bewildering. Like,
I didn't even tell you, man. Have you seen the Arsenal fan that put
£85 with booking fee? Sorry, go on.
Have you seen the Arsenal fan that put 20 grand down on Arsenal to beat Man United? Brother, I could only tell you now he must be burning.
bro.
Hey, what's the chances that was either Turkish Rinser, Lumi Rain, Mamba, Clockenders? I'll let him off because he's humbled himself now. Arsenal and Pakistan cricket team as well. Where's he gone? Bro, man was chatting a lot of rubbish in the chat as well. He's disappeared. You know what I mean? It's what these guys do. This is what these guys do. 20 grand. I mean,
20 grand.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean, I don't know what confidence he thought that they were beating us for 20 grand. I just don't know, man.
You know what? Yeah, to give like this is for clock enders just because £85 with booking fees a bit of a liberty. I'm not gonna tell you what player, but I was one player taking one shot on target or not, just taking one shot away from turning 250 into 80 quid. So I feel it for you, bro. It took the cherry off my cake, but look, I feel like you had a worse day though, didn't you?
Arteta is the guy I'm fully behind. Nah, that sounds a bit. Anyway,
that sounded zesty as fuck.
Why does it sound like
he's that again? Rewind.
He's in an abusive relationship and he's just here for it. He's in an abusive relationship and he's just here for it. Why?
That's the way it seems. Arteta is the guy. I'm fully behind this team. I told you, boys, have some patience. 7 years, yeah? Cool. Listen, patience, my arm.
That's mad.
I'm a Man United football club, MUFC, and a football fan, but can I ask you a question? Yeah, man, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Whoa. Me and Fitz are Arsenal. Me and Fitz are Man United. Jonas is Liverpool.
He was lost his mind then.
Trust me. Been cooking Arsenal for too long, man. I just forgot myself, Boy.
No, man, it's mad.
How good does Carrick look? Yeah, listen. Clockenders, big up yourself each and every time for coming through, man. But listen, I don't want you discussing my team. Yeah? You had the audacity to tell me that we had no players that get into your squad, and now you're asking about Carrick. Nah, less of that, man. Talk about your team. Nah, listen, we ain't doing that today. Good try though. Good try. Based on Sunday's result, win or lose or draw, that game based on performance, and if Arsenal win the league today, is it deserved? No, Fitz, I'll let you answer that one.
Go on, read that back for me.
So it says, based on Sunday's result, win, lose or draw, that game based on performance, and if Arsenal win the league today, is it deserved?
No, like if they'd have beat us, I'd have probably said, you know what? maybe we have to take it a little bit more serious that they could get to the finishing line. But like, nah, like for me, the performance, what did Arsenal show me, which tells me like that's a championship winning team. Like for me, you know what? I can't remember who it was, but somebody mentioned it that on a clip that I seen. And if you think back of every single team that's won the league, they've had a serious bagsman up front. Like even when Leicester won, Vardy was seriously bagging that season. You know what I mean? You can't win it without having a lethal striker, and they've not got it. You know what I mean? Every striker in their team is a good backup striker. It's insane. Like you can't. You're not gonna win the league with that. Everyone thought Gyökeres was gonna be the final piece when they signed him. Obviously, everybody else in the league just stepped back and was like, well, let's wait and see. And it could pan out because he looks like a big, strong bastard, and he looks like he's been scoring crazy there. It might translate.
Hell no.
But the whole time, most of us was thinking, I've seen bare Portuguese league players come over and only a handful do well. You know what I mean? And none of them do well immediately. Even Cristiano didn't do well for the first season.
Yeah,
he was the one too many step overs and dive in any area near the box. He's like, bro, he had abuse coming at him for at least a season. You get me? And then when he started fine tuning it and cutting down on the too many tricks and whatever, and stayed on his feet and fought for it, he became a beast. But Gyökeres, I knew from early, this is a Coventry City striker that did well in a dead league bro, I wouldn't be surprised if people told me that players at Braga, like there's a butcher that plays for Braga, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? It's only Porto. I expect Porto, Sporting and Benfica to have full-time players. Everybody else, the dentists and shit, like there's not you know what I mean? I'm not taking it serious whatsoever.
Well,
so
look at the striker that's playing for them now, yeah. Luis Suarez, his name is as well, yeah. It's mad. Like I think he's got something like 29, 28 goals or something in that league.
This is what I'm saying. But put him in any league, any team in our league, and he's doing a Gyökeres. Cause this is the difference in quality, you know what I mean? Like our league is actually shit compared to like the Bundesliga and La Liga right now. Even Serie A, I'd say. But realistically, we're levels above, especially the Portuguese league. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Realistically, we are very lucky that Le Mans has landed as well as he has, because even the Belgian league, bro, signing a keeper that did well in the Belgian league and expecting him to do what Le Mans has done was near lunacy, bro. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really make sense why we trust that over the other option was Emi Martinez.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we've been lucky with that one there. But realistically, nah, I don't think Arsenal have got a chance of winning the league unless they've got a lethal striker up front. But this is what I'm saying, the 2 steps away, and I said this months ago, a real striker and a real manager, you good. The rest of the squad, it's good enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just need that lethal striker that's gonna get you goals no matter what, and you're good. Look throughout history, you get me. You go from Henry, Andy Cole, fucking Ruud van Nistelrooy, Rooney, Drogba, Vardy, fucking Aguero, Tevez. The list goes on. These are all serious bagsmen. You know what I mean? Unless you've got one in your team, you can't expect to win the league. I've never seen a team defend their way to the league title.
The only thing I would say though, yeah, because if you look at Liverpool, for argument's sake, yeah, they had goals from out wide, so they're the anomaly in a sense. And obviously, if you look at City when they had Riyad Mahrez as well, even though they had Haaland and that as well, or even Aguero, Mahrez was still getting good numbers. So I think this is why I look at Man United. We've got goals from out wide in Mbuemo and Cunha, which is why
Yeah,
when I keep saying about Joshua Zirkzee, I think people are sleeping on the fact of what Joshua Zirkzee will give the team
no,
because
but that's the thing.
he's not
They,
there. He's not there to score 30 goals because that's not the kind of player he is. But what he'll
yeah,
do is play his part in helping the goals come from out wide, and he'll make the team play better as a result. But
yeah,
again,
yeah.
people don't want to accept this. You know, I
Right.
think it's too easy for fans to say that Xerxes isn't good, but he's a high level technical player. And if you've
Yeah, yeah.
got that in your front line, you know, you don't need goals from your central striker if you're getting it from out wide.
Yeah, yeah, no, but that's the thing, like elite, like having that lethal bagsman that's going to get you goals no matter what. Like I
Mm,
say, ideally, traditionally, it is the striker. But yeah, you're right. It can be done by not having that absolute bagsman up front and
mm.
having people that can score from the wings or from the 10 or whatever. You know what I mean? It's still doable. You have to have
Yeah,
that lethal finisher in that squad. And
Yeah.
Arsenal having and Gyökeres is the easiest solution from like just looking at it. Otherwise, you've got to start talking about right where you need to realistically replace Saka and Martinelli or Trossard or whatever. It's now that's fuck it, just get one lethal striker. You know what I
300
mean?
grand, 300 grand a week for that, you know.
what they should
Bro,
have done, what they should have done
bro,
was bid for Mateta. That's what they should have done.
yeah, yeah. Or even fucking try and bring Duran. You know what I mean? Or yo,
Oh, listen, I've wanted John Duran for years. For
yo,
years.
I'm
Or
saying
Ivan Toney.
Years.
Or Ivan
there.
Toney. Bring Ivan Toney
Yeah,
in.
yeah. You what you all you need is someone that can definitely get you some goals. Like for me, I know Mateta's not been great this season. Like really, he's been a bit inconsistent. But that put him in a squad with the consistency that Arsenal shown this season, and I think my man would have got a bag of goals by now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just a case of getting someone that's gonna get you them goals. And right now, nowhere else in the team. Yes, you might get an other guard goal here or there, or you might get a fucking Saka goal occasionally. That's not enough. You know what I mean? You can't try to just clean sheet your way and then try and get a scummy 1 yard out set piece. You're gonna get found out. You need that quality throughout the game where someone during open play is going to produce a threat like Cunha did for us. You know what I mean? Like you need something like that, and if you haven't got it, you can't expect to win the league. And for me, even having the quality in squad, it doesn't make any difference if you've not got the manager. And the perfect example is who really left apart from Scholes when fucking Fergie retired. You know what I mean? But we still finished horrendously bad the next season with Moyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you haven't got the manager, it doesn't matter what squad you've got. And for me, Arteta's not the guy. If you
Bro,
bring
he's
in a
never been
new,
the guy. He's
that's
never
what I'm
been the
saying.
guy. That's the problem.
You bring in somebody else now to just finish the puzzle. You know what I mean? Just brings a new manager in that's gonna say, right, I know the striker that I want, that I can make this work with.
What they should have done was give Unai Emery the back in
Yeah,
that my man's had, and
yeah,
they'd have a Champions League by now. I'll tell you that now for free.
100%. They would
They'd
have.
have a Champions League
He's
by now.
he's a better manager than Arteta. I think everyone knows that anyway. But these fans are just living in cloud cuckoo land, man, because they're gonna keep saying this Arteta guy. And again,
Trust the
you
process.
know what I mean. I think the fact that Gyökeres has come to Arsenal, they've gone backwards.
yeah. Yeah, because they're not gonna. You know full well he's not going this summer. That it's too much of a financial fair play loss to begin with. Yeah, they're gonna have to run down that somehow. Cause 65 mil over what he got a 5-year contract. Like, bro, they're gonna have to get like 50 mil for that to even break even, and they're not gonna get that for Gyökeres now. You know what I mean? So it's
Bro,
like
they want would they even get 15 million?
Yeah.
bro, they'd be lucky. They'd be lucky, and that's the thing. So now they have to stick with him in the squad for at least a while. That's why we see players constantly just fucking go under the radar, and you're like, how's he still here? You know what I mean? Because it started off with we need to get that down so we can actually make a profit. And then it got to a point where they're worthless. There is no value in them. You know what I mean? So Gyökeres is going to be there for a while, but they definitely need to just see it as right. Gyökeres is the third choice. Gabriel Jesus is the backup, and the first choice has to be a real finisher. And unless you do that, it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna come close all the time, and it's gonna be like we're already joking the fact that you're constantly second place and happy with it.
Listen, that needs to change. Bridesmaid, never the bread.
Trust me.
The bridesmaid, never the bread.
Just need to switch Arteta, and it's not gonna happen because the fans are fully behind him. Fans got Wenger out. Let's just let that sink in. Man could get Arteta out tomorrow, but you choose not to.
Exactly.
It's a loser's mentality that fan base have, man. That's the problem. They're losers, man. But so, what are the predictions for tonight's game? Everton versus Leeds. Big up Christopher McGrath. I'm gonna say it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a tight game. Calvert-Lewin going back to his former club as well. I'm gonna say. I mean, tough. I was about to say a draw. I think Everton. I think Everton might nick it 2-1, 1-0 or 2-1. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw because Leeds they've been decent, man. But I think if Leeds were at home, I think I would have gone for definite Leeds narrow win. But I think because they're away, I think they might lose it by the odd goal. So I'm gonna say, 2-1 Everton. What do you boys think?
I'm going to go 1-1. And the full bet that I'm going with is Barry and Calvert-Lewin.
What, both to score, yeah?
Yeah, 1-1.
I think it's 2-1 to Leeds, you know.
Hey, all different results, man. I said 2-1 Everton, 2-1 Leeds, 1-1.
Yeah, I think it's 2-1 to Leeds. I think Leeds will basically go, this is a game where we can climb point, where we can get our point difference better, basically, where we can basically improve, get a couple of points before, because they'll need this before they play Arsenal. And I reckon if they win this, they go into the Arsenal game going, we can get 3 points out of the game.
Yeah, but I think of it in the other sense, yeah. If they get beat, they're gonna want to bounce back at home in front of their fans. Yeah. I think the very fact their next game is at home, because that fan base they're something else, man. Like they're something else.
They are.
So I think whatever happens, man, they're gonna be up for that Arsenal game. And as I said, man, it's not gonna be easy. You know, it's not gonna be easy. So we'll have to wait and see what they do, man. Fucking hell, Gunners crying like they just lost the league. Yeah, they have. They have, man.
You just realised that it's not happening.
They have lost the league. Where are you sticking this We Beat Arsenal trophy then? Next to the we lost to Spurs in the European finals.
Next to the 3 Champions Leagues, dickhead.
Hey, listen, clock enders, man. Listen, you guys need to just hold it, man. Hold it for the week, man. You guys have got bigger things to concentrate on, man. Carrick Almaty, concentrate on that game. And then again, you guys have got Tottenham on the Tottenham. Or you got what's her name? You got Leeds on the weekend, man. So listen, Carrick Almaty is your next stop, man. So let's focus on that. Man United should go to speak to Harry Kane. I'm going to put this Harry Kane notion to bed, yeah? Big up to Ray Simpson as well, yeah? But Man United, yeah, are not going to go and buy Harry Kane for many reasons. One, he's in talks with Bayern Munich to extend his contract anyway. 2, Harry Kane's 32? And realistically, he can't really go to any Premier League team because of the wage he's going to command, of his age, and who the other teams have as strikers. You look at Man City, they got Erling Haaland, obviously Marmoush's backup. Liverpool got Ekatike, who they spent a lot of money on, and they spent a world record fee on Isak.
Yeah.
Chelsea have invested in Liam Delap and João Pedro, yeah? And plus Kane's ex-Tottenham, so does he want to go to Chelsea with a rival? Arsenal, you could go, obviously Arsenal, you can walk into their team easily.
No, but he's not going there though.
He's not going Arsenal, obviously, yeah. So, and then Man United have spent money on Sesko. we've got Xerxes there still, and as I said, the fact that Harry Kane's going to be turning 32, the club will be looking at it. There's no longevity to Harry Kane.
Yeah.
So Man United should have got Harry Kane when he was in his mid-20s. That's what they should have done. But the fact that he's turning 32, still one of the best strikers in the world, it's not going to happen for many reasons. So, yeah, this Harry Kane debate needs to be put to bed. That should have happened, when he was in his mid-20s. But it can't happen now, man.
If we sign a striker that's over 30 this summer, it's Lewandowski on a free.
On a free, yeah. Yeah, I agree. And even that, I don't think that happens. So
I just think it'd make sense if you're really going to try and put faith in Xerxes and Sesko. Yeah. But obviously, I do see him either going. I think he's going MLS. There's too many man that would just end up over there. Like I recently looked into who's played in the MLS, bro. Everyone, bro. Nesta's been there. Everyone's been there, bro. Like it's crazy.
Maybe he might go back to Poland. You never know.
Could do. Because to be fair, he does seem like one of them kind of guys in it, where he just like, I want to give it one last season at home, kind of thing.
Yeah. You know what I want to say? You know what I want to say just quickly, because I was gonna ask you boys about what strikers do you think are realistic out there? Yeah, I'm gonna throw 2 strikers' names out there because I've got a feeling, these 2 are going to be on the move in the summer. Yeah. One of them is pretty obvious, Igor Thiago. Yeah. I've just got a feeling someone's going to take a chance on him because you don't go to Brentford, and your second top. I mean, I know Ivan Toney's done it before, but it's his first full season as the main striker and he's second to Erling Haaland. Like he's only got, I think he's 4 short of Haaland.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other one, which might be a bit of a surprise, but he actually scored yesterday. And I've watched this guy and I'm thinking to myself, Brazil are starting to produce some decent strikers, and that's Igor Jesus at Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling, if Forest get relegated, someone's going to take him.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you now, he's probably one of the main strikers in this league, probably the only striker in this league I've seen. He physically bullies defenders.
Yeah.
Physically bullies them. And I've got a feeling that him and Igor Thiago, I don't know if they stay at Brentford or Forest. I reckon if I'm looking at the traditional top 6 teams, I don't see Liverpool, City, they're not going to go. They're not going to go in for them. No. Arsenal, again, if they go in for one of them players, it means getting rid of Jesus or Havertz. Yeah. Because I think Gyökeres ain't going to go anyway because of how much they spent on him, and he's a recent signing. Chelsea
don't really need a striker.
They spent money on 2 already. Yeah, I know. João Pedro's not really a striker, but they have spent money on him. I'm not sure if Chelsea go there. Man United I don't think they go for them.
Is Nicholas Jackson still on Chelsea's
loan?
Is he on loan?
Yeah, he's still on loan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he comes back in the summer. So again, you got to think with Chelsea, they're looking at it going, we get Nicholas Jackson back in the summer. And then they've got Delap and then João Pedro, as you say. So,
yeah. But I think the fact that they spent the money they did, I mean, I know Delap was only 30 mil, but João Pedro obviously does play up there as well. And I think they spent about, 50, 60 million on him.
Yeah.
I'll be very surprised if they go in for another striker. But I think they need a striker like that because if you look at the way Drogba played for Chelsea, that Igor Jesus could be, I'm not saying he's Drogba, but he could be another kind of player like that. Yeah, and again, Igor Thiago has shown that he can score goals in this league. So,
I
think they're 2 strikers, man, that people need to be looking out for.
That's what they tried to do with Lukaku, isn't it?
Yeah. Because we're in an era now, man, of not too many good strikers, and I think if you get someone that's scoring goals in this league, they're very quickly going to get a move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To be fair, I feel like the 2 moves for the big clubs that make sense is obviously Jesus to go to Chelsea and Thiago. Realistically, to go to Arsenal and Arsenal loan Gyökeres back to fucking Sporting. You know what I mean? Because it's not.
Imagine that.
that's the logical move essentially. Like if they'd loaned him back out, it's still going to be a year coming off the FFP thing, and obviously sharing the wages or whatever. And it's one of them. If Gyökeres knows his time's up, but essentially we've got to run this down a little bit, he'll be cool going back there. You know what I mean?
He'll happily go back. He'll happily go back because then he can bloody be like, oh yeah, I'm banging in goals now for fun.
Yeah. And then obviously it allows Arsenal the chance and space in the squad to bring in Thiago in from Brentford. But I can't see that happening, to be totally honest.
No, I think they're more likely to get rid of Gabriel Jesus or I can't see them getting rid of Havertz.
No,
I think they're getting rid of Jesus.
But the thing is, though, I think Jesus is obviously the fact that he started against us was a big statement in itself, and that to me says that Jesus is making it difficult for him to be the one that they're going to get rid of. And if they're taking it serious, like, right, who are we going to get rid of? Gabriel Jesus makes the better backup than Gyökeres.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you, from a purely football perspective and taking business out of the equation, you would be saying, right, we're going to loan Gyökeres out or get rid of Gyökeres one way or another, however we have to, and then let the businessmen work out whether we have to loan him for a year or two first. But just get him the fuck out of here. Just like we've had to do it with Højlund, you know what I mean? Like he has to go one way or another. We can't sell him just yet, so we have to loan him. You know what I mean? So it's got to be done. It's unfortunate for the player, you know what I mean, and any fans that want to give that player another chance. Cause I know there's United fans that thought Højlund deserved longer under a better manager and all that, but it is what it is. Like for me, I feel like we made the right choice. We gave Højlund opportunities. End of the day, not in very good systems, not with very good managers or coaches, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. This fan base, once you lose this fan base, it's gone. You know what I mean? That's why, like, I personally would take Sancho back as an option, but
I've been saying this, Fitz, man.
But this is what I'm saying, though, bro. It'll never happen because I know too many of the fan bases already made an opinion. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing for Rashford now. Rashford's not got no choice. He's got to go because he's lost more than half of the fan base. You know what I mean? It's one of them. Like Højlund's the same thing. Gyökeres, you've got to use Arsenal fans have got to make it clear that this isn't our striker, and they'll have to act on it. They'll be looking at it like, well, this wasn't the solution. We do still need a fucking striker, and the one we just bought's dog shit. But if the fan base is loud enough about it, they'll make sure that he's on loan next season.
Yeah.
But if everyone's still talking this shit about, look at what he did against Inter, all right, cool. But watch next year when you're in the same position because you've still got him up front.
Yeah, but listen, did you see the goal against Inter? The keeper should have saved it.
Yeah, the keeper should have saved it, and it all come from a horrendous defensive display as well. Like he was lucky that he played it into Saka. It can come off the back of Saka's foot accidentally or some shit. And the defenders were all over the gaff. And then the keeper was sleeping and reacted so late to it that, bro. But like I say, I've seen everyone in the chat all hyping it up. Like, well, fuck, if you want to hype him, you're going to be stuck with him. And like I say, as a United fan, you can take or leave my advice in it. But at the end of the day, I've watched successful teams for my whole life. It's been the last 10 years that's been unsuccessful, and we've still been successful, just not to our normal standard. You know what I mean? It's one of them. The manager isn't the right guy, and that striker is not the right solution. But like I say, 2 steps is very, very. I've said it the same way. I feel like Liverpool are only 2 or 3 steps away. They need that Salah replacement, Van Dijk replacement, and realistically, they're probably nice. Maybe an extra centre back just for a little bit of depth.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're comfy 3 steps away. You know what I mean? And when Arsenal are closer to having the actual like having the title in the bag, they're closer than the current holders. Don't take it as a slight like I'm disrespecting you. It's like it's your manager's not the guy. The striker needs an upgrade, and you're nice. And if you don't want to upgrade the striker, you need to fucking fix your wings up.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like now, but it's like now I look at Liverpool and I think maybe Slot's not the guy.
Yeah.
Like now I
Yeah.
look at Liverpool and I think to myself, as much possession as we're playing and the football that we're playing, the players we've got don't dictate that. The players that we've got dictate that we should be pressing up high and that we should be moving that ball fucking quick and fast.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be sat on the ball for 3 or 4. Do you know what I mean? It's not a case of where it's like, oh, we got to sit on the ball for 3 or 4 minutes. You give Verts that ball in that final third, and he'll find that final pass. But it's about the transition of getting that ball from the centre backs to that middle to the front as quick as possible. Because
but you know what as well though, yeah. You know what I'd look at though, yeah. Even if you look at the players that has been signed under Slot, yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one player that he's probably signed that fits into the way that probably he wants to play in terms of possession based, and that's Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
If you look at Ekatike and you look at Isak, yeah, they're both more like channel runners, you know, so they're probably a bit more used to high intensity, a bit more, yeah. Frimpong's definitely that, even though he did play with Wirtz at Bayer Leverkusen. And then you've got players that were signed under Klopp that are still there. Salah, Van Dijk, McAllister, Gravenberch. Even though Gravenberch is possession-based as well, but these guys were all signed under Klopp. So unless you're going to go out and sign a whole new, virtually new 11 that plays the way that Slot wants to play, because you can tell that Slot wants to play a bit more controlled, you know what I mean? Rather than playing, you know, a bit more vertical in terms of, you know, longer balls in that sense. Yeah. Unless that's going to happen, then realistically, he's going to go anyway.
Yeah. I think he goes anyway. I think he goes at the end of the summer. I think they're already in talks with Xabi Alonso to be like, listen, if you want the job in the summer, it's yours, basically. I don't think there's any discussion. I don't think there's any world where he doesn't leave. I think even if he wins the trophy, I still think he goes at the end of the summer.
Maybe.
And you reckon Slot's agreed to it though?
Yeah, I reckon they've already. Agreed. They've already turned around a bit.
What's the noise around like?
About him going.
Your fan base like willing to give him a bit more chances, or?
To be fair, it depends. Like some of the fans that I've spoken to, they're sort of like, I'm done with him. But it's because defensively we look shocking. But I don't know what it is. I don't know what he's telling them. I don't know what he's telling them. I don't know what instructions he's giving them. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But ultimately, they're shit back there, and they do look shit back there. But ultimately, he's got a point to make where if he's unsure, like now, he should be going to the board and going, okay, cool. You're telling me that I need to shore up the defense. I need 2 centre backs. Give me 2 centre backs. You know what I mean? I don't care I don't care if you got to go Inter Milan and buy that centre back. I don't care if you got to go thing and buy
what Bastoni.
Yeah, they're talking about buying Bastoni.
Nah, relax. I ain't Bastoni, man.
Go and buy Bastoni or go and buy who's the other one that they were talking
Van der Ven?
Slotterberg,
yeah.
They're talking about buying him. But again,
they're both top quality left-footed centre backs. I can't lie.
Bro, you remember I told you this though at the start of the summer, yeah? What did I say to you? Go and get a left-sided back and play free back.
You said, innit? You said Lukeba.
Brother, I told you.
Yeah, but we said
yourself for free at the back.
Yeah, and that's what we said, and that's why they're going for Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It makes sense.
And who are these 2 former players?
Yeah, Wirtz and Frimpong. But again, they're playing 3 at the back.
Yeah.
But this is the whole point. The whole point is the matter of the fact is they're set up to play 3 at the back, and the players they bought are set up to play 3 at the back. But he's not playing that way. He's playing with 4, which to me makes no sense.
Yeah. What do you make of this Robertson thing then? Robertson going to Tottenham?
Oh, it stopped. Liverpool.
Yeah,
stopped
I heard. Yeah.
Yeah. But, to be fair, To be fair, I personally think we should keep him just because it's someone else in the dressing room in terms of his experience and what he like. Kirkis is growing into the role now. Kirkis is very much growing into the role now. But I think it helps Kirkis out. Because when his head's not in the game and he gets hooked and Robertson comes on, it's a bit more stability. It's a bit more, you know what I mean? You know what you get. Robertson's like Rolls Royce, you know what you're getting.
But if he was to go, you'd have to replace him. No, would you not feel like it'd be better?
No. So what they're saying is if he goes, they just bring Timmercast back. That's what they're saying. Because Timmercast is out on loan. So what they're saying is the reason he was going to Tottenham was to sweeten the deal for Van der Ven. So what they were saying was, we let you have Robertson.
Van der Ven's getting Barcelona. Relax.
And then we'll have you. Hey, you said the same thing about Isaac. So the same thing about Isaac.
But look at him now.
Barca never went in for him, though, did they, in the end?
It's a freak accident. But all I will say is my wish is I hope that when Leone gets back, that he is just but they're saying it's quicker. It looks like it's a quicker return than they thought. Apparently he's on like grass and stuff already, like playing football. Leone.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because he's left-footed as well, Leone.
I think he's left-footed. Yeah. The best picture of him is him against Lukaku, and he's picking him off the floor. That is the best picture of Leone.
Yeah, but tell a lie, man. I see Daily Blind do the same thing to him as well, man. So it's not really a prize there, is it? You know what I mean? But
yeah, no. Like I say, for me personally, I'd like to think that they'd go out and buy another centre back. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Do you think you guys do any business in this window?
No.
No, but here's the thing, though. Considering you were in for Gay right until the last minute on transfer, like deadline day, why didn't you just go back in with like knowing that? Because obviously City's only just picked him up for 20 mil. You know, it's I know he's on a big contract, but could you might not have just said we'll match it?
No, they don't. Liverpool do not do that. You know, Liverpool do not do that.
Okay. I wonder how much he's on though. I wonder how much he's on.
He's on 300 grand apparently. That's why when you look at
Casemiro money, bro,
he's on 300 grand a week, bruv. And that's why Liverpool said we're not paying that. But when you look at what they were paying in terms of, the two biggest earners are Virgil van Dijk and Salah at the moment.
What are they on?
I think
Salah's on 400.
Whoa.
350.
And you can't give Gay free. Come on, bro.
They're not. But they're not going to because he's not been.
He probably told them, listen, pay me more than Virgil. I ain't coming nowhere.
I'm telling you, and they said no, we're not doing it,
bro.
But it's like, but that's why when people look at the Isaac deal and they're going, oh yeah, but you spent 125 mil or whatever it is. You know, he's only on 160k a week. 160, 170k a week.
Yeah. The funny thing with that, that's weird because whenever you sign a player, for 100 and something million, if you look at the history of players that get signed for that amount, they're always like they're hitting 300 grand, that kind of wage easy. And even if you look at Wirtz, Wirtz is only on about 250, I think, as well.
Yeah, he's on something stupid. He's not on big. It's not on massive money.
Yeah, and so in a sense, they've actually done quite well.
Yeah,
in comparison to not pay them that kind of money.
Liverpool have done smart business in terms of when they buy you. So like Ekatike won't be on an extortionate amount.
Yeah,
but because when you look at what they're paying, so when you look at what they spend and what they actually pay for these players, it's fuck all, really. Yeah. Which it is. It is fucking peanuts compared to other people. But that's why when it comes to wages and you look at Mark Gahey's wages at City, that's why when all that stuff happened and it was like, oh, why? It's because Liverpool were never going to pay that wage. Not especially when you got players like Leone sat on the bench, like who's due to come back. You got Gomez, do you know what I mean? He's playing. You got Konate. They're still trying to figure out Konate's contract, but Konate's turning around and going, I want a big contract. And that's why I think they'll let him go in the summer because they'll go, cool, we'll let you go. We'll go and find someone else that we can pay half your wages. That's probably just as good as you.
How much is Konate looking for?
I don't know if it's 200, 250. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you. Yeah,
He's earned it.
it's not even just that. I'm looking at who can they realistically go and get to replace Konate,
That's
because
gonna
you're going
want
to have to
less than
spend
that.
a transfer fee, and money to replace that player anyway. Because
Yeah.
Guehi would have been ideal, but
Yeah.
he's out of the question now. So who's available? You know who I think you guys should look at?
Who?
Murillo from Nottingham Forest.
I think he's a good defender.
He is.
He's an absolute beast of a defender.
Yeah, he's very good. But the only problem is if you've got Leone and Leone's left-footed, it doesn't make sense unless you're going to play one of them in the centre and drop Van Dijk.
Yeah, but again, the other transfer news is what's going to happen with Trent.
Boy, I think we should just sign Trent for banter, man. To be honest,
like what's do you know, like what's going to happen to Trent? Like a month, because the thing is now is I think if Liverpool wait till the summer, I don't know if they have to pay. I don't know how much they'll have to pay, because obviously he signed this contract. Things gone. You're not part of my plans. They've obviously paid Liverpool 10 mil. So I think if Liverpool is smart, they basically go, we'll give you 5 mil. Trent come back to us and we'll pay you a thing.
What, you take him back? Yeah,
I'll take him back.
Do you not think it's too late? Like your fans would like.
Nah. And this is the thing.
Oh, you're coming serious, man. If you take it, what is this?
Nah, because it's been worse.
What am I hearing it?
It could have been worse. It could have been like Adebayor going to freaking Tottenham.
Bro, no, bro. Man learned Spanish in what 4 days apparently, fluently.
Oh no, he was doing it for like 2 years apparently. But to me,
in his training sessions,
to me personally, I'd take him back. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Would you start him at a Frimpong? Yeah.
Nah, he'd play right back. Frimpong can play higher up the field.
Hey, what am I hearing there? Trent to come back. So what? Trent's just gone to get some money and come back.
Yeah, Arbeloa's apparently turned around and gone, you're not part of my plans.
Nah, Trent went to Madrid to just get in a team squad picture at the beginning of the season. That's all he wanted.
They turned
around. You know how mad that is, yeah? Arbeloa was ex-Liverpool as well. And he probably see Trent in the reserves or saying, nah, you're not for me, man. You're shit.
He turned around. I'll have to find the tweet. He turned around and basically went, Trent, you're not part of my plans.
Nah, you're joking.
Nah, brother. It broke. There was like breaking news on like Twitter and stuff. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, but do you know why that's weird, yeah? It's because they've only got one right back, which is Danny Carvajal. He's out injured, yeah? And it's one of them things where he's getting on a bit. So that's surprising him to say that.
Brother,
they're just saying we'll play without one. Fuck it. We don't want you.
Brother, I'm telling you.
Yo, Trent had a bad year, man.
Trent and Jude, that relationship's breaking up very quickly.
Trust
might not have neither one of them in the England squad as well. Boy, shows you how life comes at you quite fast, isn't it? Anyone that tried to tell me about Jude Bellingham as well, man, I'm just not having it. He's rubbish.
This was crap. 2 days ago. Apparently,
while you find it, I'm just going some of the chats here, Chris, quickly.
Yeah.
Big up Christopher McGrath says, how does one hype videos on YouTube? I've seen it as an option, and I just believe it pushes your videos up the digital line. Yeah, big up, man. I'm not too sure. I think someone in the chat might know how to do it. I think after the stream ended.
Bro.
Go on, bro.
Now, what you do, you see, when you go back out of the thing on like when it's like a normal video, if you go to where comments is and just swipe, you'll see hype there in it, and basically it's something like every time you comment on a video, you get like a certain amount of points in it, and you can allocate points to hype up the video or something. I don't know what the effects of it are, but I know I've done it on one of the vids for Gav before in it. So fucking yeah, you go to comments and swipe to the side, and it's there. It'll come up with hype with like a little like celebration like emote or something in it.
Okay. Yeah, Christopher, man. Yeah, literally, I think after the stream, man, if you just swipe it across, as Fitz said, man, it should be on there. guys, we are going to wrap it up in about 10 minutes. So let's go through some of your questions and comments quickly. Let's see this. Sesko is a shit Peter Crouch, you know. Come on, man, what are we doing?
So what's Gyökeres?
Boy, listen, I just don't know, man. I mean, when you're having Gyökeres in your team, man, and you're talking about Sesko, even though Arteta wanted Sesko, it's mad, isn't it? Salah earned that money. Big up to Monkey King says, Salah earned that money with VVD, but genuinely, we don't normally ape and big on wages. Ape? Isak is on 160 a week, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, that's what Jonas said earlier, man.
Yeah.
Again, I'm quite surprised he's on 160. I'm actually surprised in that.
Yeah,
I mean, he was on 120, I believe, at Newcastle, and he's gone there for a 40 grand pay rise. What a dickhead!
Yeah,
what a fool! Why would you do that?
No, he went for trophies though, innit? He acknowledged that Newcastle aren't close enough. Obviously, when he went, he thought big money there. Now it's going to be a new city kind of thing, but obviously then Newcastle had to sell off a bunch of players to meet FFP and that kind of. Obviously, City just didn't care about all that, and Chelsea come in before FFP was a thing, innit?
Yeah.
So Newcastle come in wrong time with money, so they're still going to just be like a Tottenham now.
Liverpool fans will welcome back Trent as long as Liverpool don't have to pay over 20 mil, but Trent would have to lower his wages drastically. People think 20 is silly money, but he's an international. But you know what though, Christopher, yeah? I heard like Trent's not even on big money at Real Madrid. He got a massive sign-on fee, but I think his actual wage is actually quite low. So I don't think it'll be a problem with agreeing a wage with him. You know, I think he got something like, I could be wrong, I think he got like a 20 million sign-on fee, but then his basic was something like 150 or 120 or something like that. So
he got a stupid
sign-on fee, yeah. So I don't think it'll be that much of a problem, man. But
I think it was that, and then I think they had to buy. I think they had to pay like 10 mil when they signed him.
Oh yeah, to bring him in early for the Club World Cup, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but technically they didn't pay nothing for Liverpool didn't pay nothing. Wasn't it they didn't pay nothing for they didn't pay nothing for someone like Frimpong because that was the money from Trent that Madrid had to pay or something like that?
I can't remember.
From what I heard.
I think it's something like that. I think in it like Frimpong, he was only something like 30 mil, and I think it was in installments as well. So I think it was like the 10 mil from Trent actually paid this year's FFP bill for Frimpong, innit?
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen Paqueta's gone as well? Paqueta's leaving.
Yeah, 40 mil, man. Yeah, I see that. 40 mil.
Is it Flamingo?
Flamengo. Do you know what? Yeah, I have to be honest, yeah. I'm actually confused. I mean, I'm confused, but I'm not, because I'm looking at the fact that the betting thing, yeah, has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Paqueta, man, I'll take him in a heartbeat at United.
I'm surprised no one else went in for him, but I'm assuming it's because he wants to go home, play at home for a year, probably, do whatever he's doing, and then probably come back.
But bro,
gonna make himself a billionaire betting on Brazilian games, and then he'll come back.
I to be honest with you, I'm actually shocked, because I'm thinking, is he going back to Brazil to get him back in the Brazil squad for the for the World Cup?
Yeah, probably though. To be fair, to be real about it, that would be the reason. He
hasn't got to do that.
Yeah, but that's what he's going to do. Where's our mate Neymar at? He's not at Flamengo, is he?
Who's that?
Neymar.
I can't remember. No, Neymar's back at Santos, isn't it?
There you go. So it'll be going back. Him and Neymar will get back into that Brazilian squad.
Because to be fair, when Brazilian players like go back from big leagues to there, they become stars of the Brazilian league, innit? And then that fan base kind of forced them into the squad. Like remember Romario was like in his late 30s playing in Brazil and still forcing his way into every World Cup team. Like it realistically, maybe shouldn't have, considering the other players that were playing in big teams in big leagues, but he was always there. Well, that was because he was their star of their league, innit?
Yeah.
Had to be their top goal scorer of the Brazilian league. It's got to be in the Brazilian national team, innit?
I mean, look at what Endrick's doing at the moment.
Yeah.
I think Endrick broke a record. Apparently, I heard in France.
No, but that's the kind of mark you've got to make if you're gonna be like one of the smaller European leagues, because like it's not the French league's not considered one of the top three. You know what I mean? So he's got to do that. If you're playing realistically, if you're playing in England, Spain, or Italy, essentially you're in one of the top three, so you should be getting looked at straight away anyway. But if you're playing in like Germany, France, whatever, you're gonna have to really stand out. Otherwise, you know what I mean. It's like when R9 was at PSV back in the day. His time at PSV was absolutely incredible. It made big clubs have to come in for him, and he was actually coming through in the national team whilst at PSV. That's how dominant you have to be in those smaller leagues to actually get placed. But people in the Brazilian league, though, constantly making it into the squad. Like you'll always see one or two players that are the top players in the Brazilian league. They'll always go to the big tournaments.
Yeah. You know what though, yeah? I'm actually excited, yeah. I'm looking forward to not only the World Cup, yeah, but I'm looking forward to the teams, because I want to see who gets selected. Because I've just got a feeling, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of shocks from certain nations, that players that won't go, you know. And as I said, man, it's gonna be good, man. I'm gonna definitely do a stream on that and discuss, man. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of players. If you look at England, for instance, as we know, you know, they're going to be letting down a lot of players, man. And honestly, I actually don't even know what Tuchel's thinking is. You know, I've got my thoughts on, you know, what players should go, but I just don't know what he's thinking, man. Because a lot of the players are going to be going because of pressure from the media, and is he gonna go with that? Because I mean, look at for instance, someone like Phil Foden. Yeah, I'm a fan of Phil Foden. I think Phil Foden's a very good football player. Yeah, but when Phil Foden drops off, it's not spoken about. It like kind of goes under the radar. You know what I mean? And if you look at his last few games, he's been poor. You know what I mean? So now is Tuchel looking at that, thinking, right, someone could come from nowhere and kind of take his position. Because if you look at, for instance, James Garner, yeah. Garner's been playing well.
Yeah.
And again, he's not an international yet, but he could be someone that might be a late inclusion into the team. You know what I mean? Kobe, look at Kobe now. Kobe's getting game time. You know, I'll tell you this now. If Kobe, which he will do, because Carrick, and again, it's been a masterstroke really, because Carrick, you can tell Carrick loves Kobe Minu, yeah? Kobe's going to play to the end of the season, yeah? And at this moment in time, he's going to the World Cup. You have to take him. Because if I reckon he takes 4 central midfielders, yeah? And Anderson and Rice are definitely the 2. And then you're looking at Kobe and Wharton. But then you got other players that will be vying for the 4th place. But the fact that Kobe's playing now, he has to go for me. So, yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. But, guys, listen, we're going to wrap it up anyway. Listen, big up to everyone coming through each and every time. Obviously, the Arsenal slander had to be there, as you guys.
And it shall continue.
Well, listen, we continue out through the week, man. Every stream I'm going to go on to, I'm going to do a little 5-minute, 10-minute segment of just cussing Arsenal. So
Arsenal slander shall continue.
Just keep your eyes peeled for that one, man, because them guys have been chatting too much, you know. And as I said, man, it's been a very good weekend. About to be an even better week, because I just got a feeling, man. We've got
Fulham in it.
I think we beat
Liverpool. Got
Newcastle.
You got Newcastle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Van Dijk about to be in the mob
Newcastle
yet again.
or
No, we're at home.
Oh, okay, still won't be an easy
That don't
game.
mean
That.
nothing, man. That don't mean nothing.
We're nothing at home right now.
Well, you got Newcastle, but do you know what? I don't know, because that's usually a classic game, man. If anyone remembers the 4-3 games, you know. But
Yeah.
How many
that's a
goals
tough
does
game.
Van Dijk let in this time, bro?
Boy.
We're dog shit. I'm just here for
Wait,
it,
at
bro.
least you're not deluded, though, innit? You know what I mean?
Serious.
That's one thing. So
We're dog shit. Like
Are you coming round to Van Dijk's not top 50 now, though?
listen. You can't slander my captain. I'll never come round to that. Listen, he's been in. What's he been in? Actually, I think he's been in like
he's been in
11.
turmoil. That's what he's been in.
11 FIFA teams of the year. He was like runner up for like Ballon d'Or. Like, listen,
Runner up second place. We doing Arsenal shit now, bro. What?
Yeah,
We
hey, let
giving
me
credit to second
remind
place
you.
now.
Yeah? Let me remind you. Yeah, second place is the first loser. Yeah, what we doing?
hey, listen. Let me remind you. Arsenal wanted to tell me their two best centre backs are better than mine. Have they ever been nominated for a Ballon d'Or? I think.
I hear it. But this is what I'm saying. I'm not one of them.
Not. You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
All I'm saying is none of them lot. No one that's playing in the Premier League right now is even in the conversation for top 50. Maybe the lit in a few years if he can stay fit.
I agree.
My problem is Van Dijk now. It's just we're dog shit as a team, so it all looks dog shit. No matter
I hear it.
And there is no covering out. We are dog shit.
Your team and your manager are making him look even worse. I will give you that, because normally he is kind of like disguised. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's just like he's a stable foot in that team, but fuck me, we look absolutely fucking delusional right now. We look like we can't find fucking hope, a prayer, a coin, nothing.
No Kanate as well. Even worse, man.
Oh mate, it's crazy.
Kanate is giving him a career right now at the moment.
Endo's back with his gum shield though.
Just in time to replace Gomez and them.
Yeah.
Listen, that Endo's a joker, man. Him and that gum shield, man, need to go. I'm telling you, man. They need to go, man. I don't know what he's playing at, man. Man thinks he's in some kind of movie or something. You know what I mean? With the gum shield. But crazy, yeah, listen. You guys got Newcastle. We got Fulham. Yeah. Them jokers that we beat yesterday. You know, they've got Leeds. And listen, man. As I said, man, it's about to be an even worse week for them. I'm telling you.
I think they go before City this weekend as well. So if they lose,
City are playing Sunday, I think.
Yeah, and they play Saturday. So if they lose, boy, it's heartache. Somebody gonna be crying in the comments.
Let me check. City got Tottenham away.
Yeah,
but they should do Tottenham. Tottenham are having a nightmare right now.
Yeah, 100%. But their next two games, Man City, is Tottenham and Liverpool.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be curtains for Jonas in the next two games.
It's already fucking curtains.
Or curtains for Arsenal.
It's already fucking curtains. As long as we walk away with one little piece of silverware, I don't care what piece of silverware it is. I don't care if it's Champions League, Premier League. Have that. I don't want that right now. We're not getting that.
Bro. I'll tell you straight. The one thing you should be hoping for is 6th place or higher. If you place 7th, bro, you're never gonna hear the end of it from me, bro.
Hey, listen, we're going for the title, man.
We're back in it.
After 2 games, we're in the title race, man. I'll tell you that now. When I'm seeing Arsenal play the way they do in their top, we're 12 points behind. Listen, we're going for this title, man. I'm telling you, 1 game a week.
You better hope you don't lose to Fulham.
Hey, could you imagine if we turn it around, and beat Arsenal to the title,
bro?
Listen,
bro,
I'll deactivate, man, because
that's a whole conversation.
I'll be unbearable. Yeah, man. But anyway, listen, mods, big up to yourselves each and every time. Big up to all the newcomers coming through as well, guys. Make sure you sub to the channel, share the channel, and smash the likes as well. Make sure you sub as well make sure you go and follow Fitz and Jonas as well on their socials, which is in the description. And listen, Arsenal fans, it's not easy, man. We understand, but you guys had to come on here and hold the smoke because you guys chat too much, man. And it's 4 points now. And then when Arteta doesn't win anything, I want to see what you guys got to see. That's what I'm going to say for today.
Hey,
but anyway,
trust in the process. Trust in the process.
Was there ever one? Listen, guys, big up yourselves. I should be back tomorrow, hopefully, maybe in the evening. Definitely not available tomorrow, so I won't be doing a stream tomorrow early. But if I do one, it'll be in the evening. And as always, keep an eye on your notifications to see when I go live. And yeah, listen, man, it's been a good weekend. Let's hope the week continues, and let's hope for more Arsenal tears, man. I ain't gonna lie. But if anything, big up yourselves. Have a good rest of the week, and yeah, catch you in a bit, man. Take care, yeah.
Yeah, boys. In a bit.
Bless,
man.
lads.
Later.